Good evening, and thanks for joining us at 5:30. I'm Lisa Montgomery. Tonight and only on KION, former Salinas Police Chief Roberto Filice looks back at his 7 years with the department, 2 of those as chief. On Monday, Filice started his new job with the East Bay Parks. Tonight, KION's Scott Rates sits down on one-on-one with the former chief. They talk about the challenges and why he decided to leave the department.
How difficult of a decision was this for you?
Extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. It wasn't anything that was, oh, this is great. Yeah, what a great opportunity. And again, I'm very thankful and I'm excited for the new department or the new community I'm going to be serving. But it wasn't anything that I couldn't go home and, just couldn't wait to get home and tell my wife and share with my wife, hey, honey, it's great.
What do you want to say to the community here as you transition over to your new role?
I want to say thank you. I truly want to say thank you for the to the community, because they've welcomed me with open arms when I became the chief. They've been great support, and together, the community, the police department, working hard together, we have made some great changes for the city of Salinas.
What are some of the other challenges that the police department is going to face moving forward?
Well, the retention part. So that's one of my biggest challenges right now, and it's something that I'm hoping that the new chief can come up with different ideas that I couldn't come up with to hire more officers, but also retain the officers we have. I don't keep it a secret. We're not competitive. So when I talk to officers about coming to Salinas, they tell me that we're not competitive. So they look at it and say, okay, I'm going to come to Salinas. We know that it's a busy city. So I'm going to be very busy, but yet I'm going to make less money than people in other jurisdictions next to us are going to make. And not that it's all about money, but you have to be valued for the work that you do. And we have a top-notch organizations. Our cops are phenomenal. They're not even good, they're phenomenal. But yet we're not recognizing them for it in the form of when they get their paycheck, they look at it and goes, hey, it's bizarre that I make less than a guy down the street that maybe responds to 1 or 2 calls a day. We've lost a lot of officers to other agencies. They go to other agencies and they become stars because they know, other agencies know what our officers endure.
I hear the frustration in your voice.
Yeah.
And, what's your message as you leave here for the city council?
Take care of your police department. The council has always supported me. So every time I went before council, they approved what I asked for. And it's always been technology. But I also been talking to them about, hey, we got to take care of our officers. We can't afford to lose any more officers. And as a matter of fact, we had another officer that resigned 2 days ago. And that's just going to continue to go on until we as a city and the council takes care of the police department.
And it sounds like you're just saying they're flat out not doing enough right now.
I don't know. I know they're in negotiations with the police department, and I'm not part of those negotiations. Righteously so, the chief should not be involved in that. I just truly hope that we don't lose any more officers, because I don't want my community to pay the price for not having enough officers.
Did your relationship with the city council impact your decision here to change jobs, to move to the East Bay?
Not necessarily my relationship with them, because like I said, they've always been supportive of me. So I can't say they haven't supported me. They have approved what I asked for. Granted, it was all stuff that myself and my staff went out and got grants for. So a lot of the stuff that I purchased was with federal money and state money. Right. Which I'm glad. I'm really glad for my federal partners, my state partners. But the decision for me to leave is because I'm becoming ineffective in the sense of when I have to look at my community in the face and tell them, we will not be able to come when you call. I can't take that. I honestly, I've been struggling from day one when I made that announcement at City Council, and that's what keeps me up at night. What keeps me up at night is getting a phone call that one of my officers was hurt because we didn't have enough officers on the street. That keeps me up at night. And now for me to get ready to look at these people that work so hard to build what they have, and then somebody breaks into their homes or breaks into their cars and steal what's truly their possession, and for me to tell them, I'm sorry, I won't be able to send an officer to help you. That's unacceptable. I just can't take it anymore. Everybody knows, how much I love the police department, Salinas Police Department. I love this community, and it just breaks my heart.
Part 2 of the exit interview will air this Sunday at 10 p.m. Chief Filice explains some of the challenges he faced, including the aftermath of the Officer J.D. Alvarado Jr.'s murder. He also talks about his best moment at the department. For the full interview, you can go over to our website.